All right, guys, UFC 232 fight picks. We've come to the most controversial fight of them all. The drug cheat, Johnny Bones Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson, the people's champion. I'm putting a question mark behind that. But when that first fight hit years ago, 5 years ago, Alexander Gustafsson was the people's champion. I mean, the performance that he put on, I don't care if you're a fan or not. He put a great performance on. Let's pick it apart. What was the problem with Gus? Punching power. No power behind his strikes. He's sparring. He's sparring in the octagon. There's no power behind his strikes. He's a big boy, big lanky boy. He has no takedown defense also. Lastly, Alexander Gustafsson, sadly, I'll say this about him. As much footwork that he had, as much boxing skills that he had, Jon Jones was able to clip him with a jab that made him stutter step. It made Alex stutter step. And then the right hand that came after, I'm worried about Gus in this fight because I feel like Gus has all the skills to be the champion. It's just that his power is off. And maybe it's not just punching power. Maybe it's punching power plus precision. Because if you can hit somebody in the right spot, you can knock their lights out. It doesn't have to be a hard punch. It just needs to be perfectly placed on the chin. And you can rattle their brains. But I'm just worried about Gus. Now, I'll tell you this, with Jon Jones, haven't been a fan of Jon Jones for a while. Everybody right now is just now getting it. I've been on it. When you hit a pregnant woman and hit in a run, I can't have any respect for you. You can apologize and I can say, look, of course I forgive Jon Jones and I hope the best for him, to be honest. But I can't be a fan. You won't see posters on my wall of Jon Jones. You won't see that. You'll see people who believe in what I believe in. So, no. This fight pick is definitely for Gus. But, disclaimer. Please hear this disclaimer. It's a public service announcement type of disclaimer. I will say this. When I was once a fan of Jon Jones, I thought nobody could beat this guy. He is unbeatable. He is just invincible. But now it's like I want to see somebody beat him. I would have loved to see Daniel Cormier beat him. But if Cormier is doing his things, Cormier is living his best life right now. He's the double champ. My man is the double champ. Until December 29th, Daniel Cormier is the double champ. And we're all out here celebrating with the man. But if DC can't beat Jon Jones, then I would love to see Alexander Gustafsson beat Jon Jones. I think that it will do him some good. Not Gus, Jones. I think that a loss would do Johnny Bones Jones some good. This whole invincible thing. It hasn't taken him anywhere. It's only taken from him. And the sad thing is, if you cannot discipline yourself, somebody else will. Somebody else will be disciplining you, and somebody else will be disciplining your children and your wife. Think about that. There is no way. Right now, I've got chills up my body, man. The whole skin is filled with chills. How can you make so many bad mistakes? This fight pick is I'm not even going to lie, it's a little judgmental. But I'll say this. Alexander Gustafsson, he's got a lot of road to make up in order to beat Johnny Bones Jones, but I'd love to see it happen in order for Jon Bones Jones to be able to get back on the right track. This guy has lost it, literally. He's out in La La Land. He's self-centered, and I can't go for that. I can't roll with that one. Anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave all of those fight picks in the comment section. I want to hear them, man. What do you guys think about this one? Jon Jones, Juice Jones, or Alexander Gustafsson? Let me know, man. Anyways, I'm out.